So far, we've ignored the concepts of blocks and scope in Lua, but you may have realized that when we were creating loops and using if then else in our code, that we were grouping multiple statements together to be executed. When we group multiple statements together in Lua, for example, in a loop or when we use if then else, it's called a block. Most programming languages make use of blocks of code to implement conditional logic and loops or the body of a function, so this is not a unique concept to Lua. You can actually create a block just by putting some statements between a do and end keyword in your code. But why might you want to do this? Well, that's where scoping comes in. By default, all variables in Lua are globally scoped. That means if you assign a variable in one part of your code, that value can be accessed from anywhere else in your code. This is not always a good thing because it can create a mess and allows code to be tightly coupled to other parts of code in your application or script. We can create locally scoped variables by using the local keyword before the variable name. In fact, we should try to do this whenever possible. A locally scoped variable is only accessible within the block it's declared. Let's modify our example to use locally scoped variables.